Family Engagement Specialist with the Family School Partnership Program. And I'd like to welcome you all to our Family Engagement Month finale. As you know, today is Parental Involvement Day, and we're here to thank you for the partnership you forged with your families to improve student outcomes. And we know this is an ongoing relationship, but during Family Engagement Month, we especially want to recognize the work to engage our Georgia's families. And this year, our Title I LEAs in schools were challenged to create virtual game boards to facilitate access to online learning that parents and students might use at home. Well, several of you rose to that challenge and submitted your unique version of games. While each game showed originality and creativity, there could only be a few winners. And to announce those winners is our state school superintendent, Richard Woods, who, as you know, is a huge supporter of families. Mr. Woods, over to you.
Hello, this is State School Superintendent Richard Woods. I wish to congratulate every school district that chose to level up and enter this year's Family Engagement Month contest. During Family Engagement Month, we all have the opportunity to recognize the parents and families who are our most essential partners in education. I believe wholeheartedly that when schools and families work in true partnership, not always agreeing, but in open conversation and in pursuit of the same goal, our children will succeed at new levels. Now it's time to announce this year's winners. From Region 1, North Georgia, the winners are for Cougar Nation Overdrive, Cumming Elementary School. Level Up 2021, Teasley Middle School, Cherokee County Schools. For Famopoli, Renaissance Elementary School, Fulton County Schools. From Region 2, Middle Georgia, the winners are for My Home, My Houston, and Student Success Hotline, Houston County Schools. For Your Career is in the Stars, Howard High School, Bibb County Schools. From Region 3, South Georgia winners are for Families Learning Together, Lawrence County Schools. And for Math Tracks, Eccles County Schools. Congratulations to each of this year's winners. To each and every one of you listening today, thank you for all you do to make meaningful connections with parents and families.
Okay, well, thank you all for being here today with us with this awards virtual presentation. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Woods and congratulations to our winners of our 2021 Family Engagement Month competition. You all have certainly leveled up for family engagement. And we would certainly like to thank all of our participants for this year's contest. Really, you all done a marvelous job. So I am here with our entire Family School Partnership team. We have Susan Holcomb, and I'll let her just kind of wave her hand. We have Mandy Griffin, as well as Megan Radel. Okay, so we would again like to thank you all for participating. We want to give special thanks to our project collaborators, GPB, and our Georgia Department of Education curriculum specialists. And thank you to our judges, members from Superintendent Wood's Parent Advisory Council. To find links to all of the games and for more information, we ask you please head on over to our Family Engagement Month webpage. Okay, so at this time, we would love to hear greetings from our new family engagement virtual ambassadors. So, if you will, I think I saw Virginia on. So, first up, we have Cummins Elementary School. And if you wait 1 second, Mandy is going to unmute you as well as show your webcam, give you that option. So, Virginia, when you have the clearance, please come on and greet us. All right, Virginia, tell us about your role and how many years you've been at your school.
So, I am the family engagement coordinator at Cumming Elementary, and I have been here total. This is my ninth year, but I've been in this role 5 years. So, yeah, I love it.
Great. Well, you know what, Virginia? I love the, what is it, the Cougar Nation Overdrive theme
Yes.
and how you all incorporated your school's mascot. I mean, he was in the racing car and all those different
Mhm.
racing elements. Tell me, how did you all come up with that theme? Because my son, he has a racing car theme and he would definitely love your game board.
Ah,
So,
well, so at the beginning of the school year, we decided our whole entire staff was going to just be in overdrive, and that means like every second counts. So we just wanted to really get our kids and just to fill any gaps that there were learning gaps. So we just kept saying we were in overdrive, and so we've talked to our parents about being in overdrive, and so we just kind of went with that theme. Just that we have to get our kids to where they need to be on grade level.
absolutely. Love it. And you had some collaborators. You mentioned a parent.
I do. Yes, I had many parents who gave us suggestions, and so a lot. So we have what's the percent of our Spanish speaking families? About 60%. So one of the biggest things that we do here is everything has to be bilingual, and so we did get some parents who gave us suggestions whether they would prefer us making a video for them or if they would prefer having it written out. So that was really great feedback. But yeah, we had a lot of parent input as well. Would you do this? How long do you want the game to last? Things like that. So, and our teachers are actually using the game within their classroom, which I think is really cool too.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
that's definitely great. All right. Well, thank you, Virginia. And again,
yeah, thank
congratulations to
you.
your team.
Yes, it was fun. Thanks.
All right. Okay. So next up, Teasley Middle School. If we have someone from Teasley, please raise your hand, your virtual hand, so that we can give you the opportunity to unmute yourself. Yay.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
Hey, good
okay.
afternoon. I'm so excited for you. As a mom of a middle schooler, man, that age group, right? Can we all agree? Um, it's
I have one.
hard to get them involved. And of course, they always have some type of screen in front of them. So this project was designed for them. So tell me a little bit about what inspired Teasley's game board.
Well, of course, having an eighth grader, so I have a middle schooler, they're always building stuff and, doing Minecraft and all these games that are out there now. So the, the, the theme of this year, level up. I mean, we started this year and the kids here about kind of wanting to go above and beyond because we're done with the whole COVID from last year. So we wanted to level up, go on to the next step. And that's what they do in these video games. So once we were able to think of that thought process of, in all these games, you're jumping over things and you're doing stuff. And I asked my administrators, I'm like, so, we're going to Bitmoji you and you're going to be jumping over things and looking,
Nice.
that's what the kids want.
Yes.
The real life Mario and Luigi, right?
Exactly. That's what they
I
want.
love it. Well, thank you for participating. I hope that you get lots of hits and builds and coins and whatever comes along with it from your students and your family. So thank you for participating and keep leveling up in Cherokee County. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you as well.
Yes.
Got it?
Hi, Carla. Yay, Houston County.
Hey, yeah, right in Dawn's backyard.
My backyard. Literally, it's in my backyard.
Literally, right. Absolutely, absolutely. We're so excited. And you all actually had 2 entries, and both of them were phenomenal. I love the one for the little people with the Georgia map, and you could go around and pick different sites. And I particularly like how y'all incorporated specific places in your area, like the Georgia State Fair, the National Fair that's in Perry, and some other things too. It was so wonderful, and it was extremely creative, but relatively simple in terms of understanding how to use it. But I have to tell you, and back again, talking about middle school students, I loved the phone and the automation. It was literally a telephone, and you said, press 1 if you want to practice your math facts, press 2, and particularly the pound for information about Title I. That was great. So I was curious if you all had used some of these resources before and then just took those and put them in a virtual format. And then if so, do you anticipate, or what are your thoughts about their usage being in these game formats? Because I loved what y'all produced. It was wonderful.
Again, I'm so super excited. We had such fun, the committee and I, in deciding what we wanted to share. And the one with My Home, My House, and is actually the district's theme for this year.
Oh,
and
wow.
we have such neat places to visit and that have educational pieces to them that we really wanted to spotlight that. And I also want to say that one of our partners on the committee was she's the city manager for downtown Perry. And so that input was vital, to the putting together of that. And then with the phone, we thought, what's the draw with middle schoolers? Of course, they're attached to their phones.
Absolutely. I loved it.
It is our hope that we can continue to change the selections. So, one was for literary terms, but next month maybe it could be something else, and it could be something that the schools could use as a part of their curriculum, and just giving different options for students to support their learning. So we don't see it as just for this month, but something that we will carry on throughout. So yeah,
I'm glad y'all are going to be able, you see a purpose for it, not just for this contest, but really that it's going to help meet the needs of your students. Yes. And that'll then bode well for you, including, which, if you've ever been on a phone tree before, the common comment is, please pay close attention because our menu options have changed. Y'all are extremely realistic. So thank you. You did a great job. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. All right, your career is in the stars. Bibb County School District, Howard High School. Do we have a representative? Well, first of all, thank you for submitting a high school virtual board. I mean, can we just give it up for that? Because that level is always challenging. But I love the connection with career readiness and your attentional focus on graduation, and here are the courses you should take, and here are some resources to back that up. I mean, it was just a really well thought out process. So career in the stars, yeah, for sure.
So thank you so much.
Tell me, how do you utilize that board in the high school setting? And do you foresee maybe doing some additional boards in the future?
Actually, I spoke with my principal, and I suggested that we do it for all subjects. This was science, so I thought it would be a good idea to do one, get the teachers together in ELA and math as well, for different career fields, of course.
Right.
So hopefully we'll be able to do that eventually.
Yeah, great. And do you have community partners who maybe helped you with the project as well? I know I saw a few videos from some occupations and just different things of that sort.
Actually, a couple of our parents who are nurses got together with Miss Courier and helped. Well, Miss Courier and Mr. Jones. They got together and they gave some insight, as well as I'm sorry to be a little noise coming in because I'm in a classroom.
No, you're fine.
They got together, as well as Dr. George, who does she's over the freshmen, all the freshmen, and one of our parents parent teachers who also teaches science, they all got together to make it happen,
Yeah.
giving input.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I think that comes with, creative thinking, where you're able to get those parents who are, already working in that field and say, hey, come help and be a part of this. So it just really came together. And again, this is your first time in this role. So I mean,
Yes.
kudos to you.
And I was nervous anyway, but I'm glad that it worked out. I'm glad that everything worked out.
Thank you so much. Okay, Eccles County Schools, that wonderful Math Tracks virtual board. Do we have anyone from Eccles?
There you are. Hi, how are you?
We're so excited.
Oh,
Yay.
good. We're excited for you. I have to say that I was very impressed with your math tracks. I am a child of the 80s, and so I think that the only computer-based, technology-based program that I ever had was Mrs. Mavis' typing class or something. Does anybody remember that? But I always struggled in math, and I cannot tell you how many tears were shed at the kitchen table when my dad, who was a banker and math was his first language, he would sit with me and try to help me with my homework. And so that was something that kept bringing it kept coming to my mind as I was reviewing the math tracks activity, and I was writing down things for my 18-month-old nephew so that we've got activities for him. But I'm curious, just because it made me reflect so much on my own experiences with family engagement as a child. What kind of participation are you guys getting? How are your families tuning into this and taking advantage of all these amazing resources that you've packed into your Math Tracks program?
Oh, well, we've just recently tried to really roll it out to our students. We've introduced it at our Family Fall Festival. And so we've just really started pushing it with our kindergarten through second grade. And we were excited. We have 60% Hispanic students. And so we were just excited that we could embed some of our parent resources that we've made that all center around our Spanish speaking population. And we just wanted to make sitting around that table for our Spanish population just as meaningful as it is for our English speaking population.
Well, I love it. It's a great program. I know your families are going to have fun with it, and most importantly, no more tears over math.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
thank you
for
making this
contributing.
possible. Wonderful stuff to pull from the state. So great.
And can we just talk about Pike, that amazing student voice? Pike, was it Pike? The little kid? Oh, I loved that when I heard that voice. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes, our little wildcat.
Thank you so very much.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, that concludes our winner. Susan, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you so you can close this out.
Thank you, Dawn. We appreciate it. And we so appreciate all of you, all of the folks who participated. We know it takes time away from your work, but you did an amazing job. You included your stakeholders. You also included your families of EL students. A lot of diversity, a lot of work went into this, and we just greatly appreciate it. We've actually put everybody's entries onto our Family Engagement Month webpage. So if you want to go in and borrow some of those ideas and make them your own or use the ones that have already been created, you're more than welcome to. But we do want to just say thank you to the winners and thank you to everyone who participated in this year's Family Engagement Month activities. We also want to appreciate again and show our appreciation to Mr. Woods for being a part of this. He always supports our families and always supports the work that we're doing to help you all help your families. We greatly appreciate that. And then mostly we want to say thank you so much to our wonderful Dawn Scott, who is the lead specialist who handles all the Family Engagement Month activities, and every year we just keep getting better. So she's extremely creative, has great ideas. So we can't wait to see what she comes up with next for next year. While November is Family Engagement Month, we also know that Family Engagement Month is each and every month. So thank you for the work you do with our families and with your families, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We appreciate you being here today.